Okay, sorry. I hit record. Too late.
Okay.
We've just been talking about how the length of a Coach Basic group, and we thought that it was weird that it was 40 days, but are realizing it's because they don't do it on the weekends, and that's where we're at right now. So what do you think?
Hold on, I'm just scrolling through this. I don't think we should cover this last part about
I agree.
coaches.
Finding coaches.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think that the Coach Basics should mainly focus on like the vital behaviors, supporting your challengers. Like looks like maybe going to day 21.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So if we do 21 days, okay, then that's 3 weeks if we do weekends, but we don't want to do weekends, right?
Right.
5, 10, 20.
Do you guys do stuff on the weekends or no?
What?
Do you guys invite and do stuff on the weekends or no?
I like stay up on like social media posts, those sort of things.
Yeah.
But then I for sure don't on Sunday. And then
Yeah.
Saturday I keep up with social media posts and those things. I'm kind of in a spot though where a lot of my inviting has kind of been replaced with my page, like boosts and stuff through my page, which Stacy, actually, I was talking to her last night and she got mad at me for not inviting. So I told her that I would start inviting every day again. So just kidding, Stacy, if you're watching this. She didn't get mad at me, but she encouraged me to start inviting, that I need to be doing that. And she's right, I do.
And I started inviting again, Al. We talked about this with our page. I started inviting again. And it's not as productive as our page, but it still is important in the sense that, and this is kind of a tangent, but I haven't even told you this yet. So I've been adding new people to my network, something that I stopped doing because of our page. And then just reconnecting with them. And even though these were people I did not know, like, at all, and 2 of them now have come back and said, oh my gosh, I can't believe, like, I totally follow your page. I love what you do. Or I've seen your stuff on Pinterest, or like, I can't believe I'm talking to you. Like, the most random things. Like, these are people that I only added because they were a friend of a friend. Like, I don't know them. And a lot of them are friends of people that I don't know. Like, I just happened to, like, friend their friend. And so those conversations have started and invites have happened. So even though we have, like, our page and it's, like, totally where we get most of our people and a lot of my invites aren't productive, it's still, like, expanding the network. And so to answer Kendra's question, I do my invites and my messages Monday through Friday. And then I use Saturday to schedule all of my posts for the following, or for, like, the next week. For our page, for our groups, to open our groups, that kind of stuff. And then I don't do anything on Sunday. So that was a really lengthy way of answering your question.
I think the most important part is just being consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you decide that you just want to do Monday through Friday, then you do Monday and Friday, or just do Monday and Friday, but you have to do Monday through Friday, you know?
Yeah.
Or if you decide you want to do 20 on Monday, that's fine, but you have to do 20 on Monday every week or whatever.
Okay.
Consistency in tracking those is probably the most important. And that's awesome. Like, it makes total sense because all of our ads are going to friends and friends of friends.
Mm-hmm.
So any of our mutual friends of friends are going to be people that our ads are going to.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Totally.
So you guys don't hit a target market, you target friends of friends?
With our ads, we have a target market. But when we
Okay.
boost a post, we boost it to the friends, like, meaning people who like the page and their friends when we boost posts.
Okay.
So,
and you boost upcoming challenges and
we boost challenge groups and free clean eating groups. And then occasionally we'll boost a post that we feel like will bring likes to our page, or a post that will explain our page. You know, if we want people to know more about us, you know, we'll boost that post so people can see what our page is about and stuff like that. So mainly challenge group posts though, and clean eating posts. Okay, so if we go to day 21, that's 5, 10, 15, 20 plus 1. So I'm sure we can find one post in there to like combined, 2 posts in there to combine.
Mhm.
So that gives us a 4-week program.
4 weeks, yes.
So it's hard to dish out assignments though, not knowing who all wants to participate. But still 21 days, that's not bad. Even if we just had, if we had us, Kendra, if you want to do it, I'm assuming since you're here. Don't feel like you have to though if you're feeling overwhelmed. Stacy said she's going to do it, and Heather.
And Hallie.
And Hallie. So even if we had that many people.
And Shannon. Shannon said she would.
And Shannon. That's totally like spreads the load.
Yeah.
You know?
Totally. And you know what? We also have those, the 2 videos that we made together about sharing your story.
Yeah.
What was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. But we have those.
They were good.
They were good.
They were good. They were funny. Yeah, so we can find areas to insert those. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to write everyone's name. Okay, so Lacey, Allie, Kendra, are you wanting to do this? Don't feel like you have to. Like I don't want you to feel pressured.
No, I'll help. I just feel inadequate, I think is what the word.
Well, how about this? We will give you an assignment and then I'll help you with it in the areas you don't know about or whatever.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was going to throw in, like when I was prepping for the call, I don't remember seeing it in the outline that you sent, but I loved our last week's call that was like the work, whatever, the working
the live
call.
power hour.
Because I think the biggest thing that I've struggled with, and maybe it's my lack of organization, but is how to do a power hour. And so I don't know if that was in the call, but like for new coaches, if we do a power hour with them, like, okay, here's what you're going to do. Go through your friends and write it on in a notebook. Like it sounds so hand-holding, but it was something that still does overwhelm me. Like, how do I fit it all in and how do I do it consistently so I'm not burning bridges with people, inviting,
Totally.
So.
Yeah, I think all of that is stuff that we need to cover in Coach Basics.
Yeah.
Sure. And I think
it's something that and the other one was posting. I think that's in the outline, was doing posts together, I think is one of them. And I really like that. So.
Something that we liked, another coach on Team Inspire, what she does in one of her groups is that she'll have them all take a picture. She'll say, okay, take a sweaty selfie or take a picture of your food, post it to the group. And then she says, okay, if this was my picture, this is what I would write about it. Like, this is how I would post it. And then I think that's a great idea. And I think maybe for one of our Zoom calls, we could do a Zoom call in Coach Basics anyways. We could do a live power half hour or something.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. Kendra, that's a really good idea.
And that's what last week helped. I just felt so much more accomplished when you guys were like, okay, you have 5 minutes to write your names down. And so I've been working from that list this week. It has been just so much easier to.
It's awesome.
Well, I'm sure it puts it into perspective.
What's that?
I'm sure it puts it into perspective. Like we talk about it, like set a timer and do it. And it's like, oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea. But like when you sit down, we're like, okay, 5 minutes, go. And you like do it. At the end, you feel like, oh, like I can totally do that. Like I can do that again on my own.
Well, and I think like I was trying to do an Excel. I'm not a technology person very much. So that I had gotten my friends from Facebook and had them downloaded on the computer, but I couldn't figure out how to put them in an Excel spreadsheet. So when you guys were like, hey, get a notebook and write it down, I was like, oh, it's that easy. Like I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to put it in an Excel thing. Like,
that's awesome.
All right, that's what I should do, I guess. So that's what I have is my notebook that I just write it in, and it's a mess, but that's my organized mess. So.
I totally work from a notebook too. I'm not like, I don't have any Excel spreadsheets. I like the idea that the Excel spreadsheets are searchable. I wish I could do that, but I'm not, like it just overwhelms me thinking about creating an Excel spreadsheet. So, okay.
And then one more thing, just one more thing that I obviously struggle with organization, but I think ideas of how you guys work, like this is what I did in the beginning. I'm a little more organized now, but I still feel all over the map. Like, how do I do, have this list and have a clean eating list. And so just ideas on how you
stay organized.
How you keep your
Lacey
head
is really good at that. Lacey should do that. I think that's a good idea, Lace.
Okay, I can do that.
So
yeah,
those are the only things that I had, like an example power hour, and
I think that's a really, really good idea. I think I need those things. Lacey sent me a video on how she stays organized with the business because I was telling her these same things. I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm not organized. Like, I have got like 50 different notebooks or papers with like different lists. And anyways, so she made a video just for me to show me how she stays organized.
And did you?
And I feel all over the map. Like this week, I've been getting up early, and I've been trying to follow the bat, even though my printer's been out of ink. Like I still look it up on the computer, but I just still feel like I don't know how you guys do it. I just am feeling like I can't even get people in a challenge group. I don't know how you guys stay so organized, like to get your head together. So tips on that.
It helps too. When I was listening to a call, sometimes she had said, she's like, when you start this business, it's kind of like moving to a new place. Like when you move to a new place, you're so overwhelmed because you don't know where the grocery store is. You don't know where the school is. You don't know what pediatrician to get for your kid. You don't know all of these easy, like where the closest gas station is, where Walgreens is, what pharmacy you're going to go to, all of those things. So it seems so overwhelming in the beginning. But then eventually, as you keep doing the same things over and over, as you keep dropping your kid off at school, as you keep having to go grocery shopping, you find a rhythm and you find a pattern, which way is faster, which way is slower. And that's the same thing with your Beachbody business. Just the more you do it, the easier it becomes, and the rhythm, you find what works and what doesn't work, and you find a rhythm and a pattern for yourself. Okay. So I thought that was a good analogy, because in the beginning, it really is. It's so overwhelming. You don't know where anything is. You don't know, like in your back office is overwhelming. Your web pages are overwhelming.
Yeah. And that's the other thing I was going to suggest is a back office training, because I feel like, again, my technology isn't really that great, my skills there, but the back office I feel like is a little confusing. And you guys did a training last week, so I feel a little bit better about it, but I'm just thinking for new coaches. Yeah.
So that is on the 7-day quick start guide. That's something I was going to mention. In the training, okay, so we're recording. We didn't record this part. We're wanting to put together some sort of PDF or document that we can give to our coaches who signed a coach. So when our coaches are ready to sign a coach, they're not like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do from here. I have someone that wants to sign. Yay, I don't know what to do. So when your coach comes to you and says, I want to sign, you can give them this PDF and they'll know exactly which steps to take. So in those steps, or let me see, where did I start writing this down? See, so many lists, and I don't know where half of them are. That we need to make sure people are actually doing their training. We need to send, I feel like the training we have is good, but a lot of times the coaches don't do all of the training and the assignments in the training. And especially at the end, there is a 7-day quick start with all of the back office training that people aren't even seeing. So I don't know if we just get more specific in our email or what, but yeah.
Okay, so is that the training that you sent, like the email you guys sent?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember when you signed. We would have had the training done by then when you signed.
I signed in March, but I remember doing the training, and I thought I did everything, but maybe I skipped over the back.
It's the last one.
Yeah, the 7-day quick start has hyperlinks that I think people don't recognize. Like there are hyperlinks on the PDF to take you to different videos, like explaining your web pages and explaining the back office and stuff like that. So we do need to include that there are hyperlinks in the 7-day quick start.
Okay.
So do we want to just write down really quick what we want in general in the like the, I don't know, signing a coach PDF?
Yeah.
Or do we want to just jump into Coach Basics, or what do you want to do?
I say let's just jump into Coach Basics. We can do this, what a coach needs to know to sign PDF kind of a thing, because we've done that so many times. I think that will be pretty easy for us to like figure out kind of a thing.
Okay.
So we can take care of that. Let's go through the Coach Basics and let Kendra pick out like what she feels the most comfortable with in tackling, and then we can kind of look at the other ones and see who to send the other ones to.
So
are you wanting us to just do a video training, or what? Are we writing something up to put in the file section on the page, or how is this going to be delivered, I guess?
So I'm thinking what Heather had said. I liked Heather's idea that we basically, if you're assigned, this is what I think we should do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 people who are going to do this, and we have 21 posts. Okay, that's almost 3.
We have 7
posts per person.
We have 7 people. Mm-hmm. Me, you, Kendra, Stacy, Shannon, Hallie, Heather.
Oh, Shannon. Sweet. Okay, so 7 can go into 21 how many times? So that's like what?
3.
3? Okay. 7 times 3. So 7. So that's 3 posts per person. Okay. So what if we just go in order here, and like you have the first 3, you have the next 3, you have the next 3, and then that person is in charge of just those posts. Like we can basically use the text that she has here, and then if it has a video, we can either create the video, or like if Kendra, if yours has a video that you don't know anything about, then you can contact me and let me know, and I'll make the video or something like that. It's just that you're over that section to figure out what to do with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What do you think, Lacey?
Yeah, I think that's great. I think that's really great. And
so the idea of the Coach Basics is that we would add the new, like it would be ran like a challenge group?
Yeah. So we would open the group like the first Monday of the month, and then anyone who signed a coach anytime during the previous month would be added into the Facebook group, and we do these posts every day.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
And if you have a coach in there, you need to be in there. Like if you have a coach, you need to be in there. Their sponsoring coach needs to be in there, right?
Okay. Sign me up. Put me in.
Yeah, and everyone needs to go through it. All of Team Empower needs to go through Coach Basics once we get it done.
Yeah, I think
so they know. Great. Okay. I'm talking a lot. You talk, Lacey.
Okay, so she begins with a Zoom call before the group even begins for people to share like their why, their failures, their successes. Do we want to have a Zoom call right out of the gate? Or do we feel like they've already had their getting started right call with their coach? And so we just have them on the first day introduce themselves with a video. What do you think? Because this is what she said. Share your why, share your failures, share your successes. Go ahead.
I think at first I was thinking a Zoom call because it's basically like preseason, but kind of during a Zoom call, you just sit there while other people, you're like watching a video anyway. So unless people have questions, but it might be more beneficial to do a Zoom call when they actually know what questions to have, which will be later on.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, they just introduce themselves. If we're specific about what we want in the video, like we want you to introduce yourself, and we want you to tell us your story, because by now they should have already written their story from training. Mm-hmm. So we can tell them that, introduce yourself and tell us your story, the story that you put together in your training and your why.
Perfect.
So we do that the day before or something?
Well, I'm kind of confused here because it says week 1 Zoom call topic. She goes over, discuss the realities of the business. For every 30 no's, expect a yes. Go for the ask, be bold, be okay with no's. Let them know that if they're a good student and following along, they'll have success because it made you successful. And then day 1 is a coach welcome. And she talks about, hi coaches, I'm super excited to help you launch your business. It's always exciting to start something new, blah, 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 blah. Since day 1, please share a little bit about yourself. What's your favorite fitness program? How did you do with the 7-day quick start? What's your biggest takeaway from the Beachbody Challenge group? That kind of stuff. So
I think it's because that first Zoom call, she's not saying they start Coach Basics with a Zoom call. because before that she says pick a weekly day and time for your Zoom call. So she's saying just whatever day you choose your first Zoom call to be that first week, this is what you need to talk about.
Good. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So since we've already addressed Zoom calls, my next question is she has everybody get The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy and read it through this group. Are we going to require them to pick the same personal development book for everybody?
I say we just assign a book.
Should we just do GoPro since that was what we sent to everybody anyway?
We could do GoPro. I know Rachel, it really overwhelmed Rachel, GoPro. Whereas I feel like the Slight Edge and the Compound Effect are more like they can apply to everything, not just marketing, you know?
So should we just do the Compound Effect then?
Or the Slight Edge, whatever. I know you like the Slight Edge better.
Is Compound Effect on Audible?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm looking right now. Hold on.
Okay, I'm not sure. I haven't even finished that book.
I haven't either.
It was good, but I read of it, but I haven't finished it.
It was that good.
It was that good.
Okay, so Compound Effect is on Audible. So let's just do Compound Effect so they can either listen to it or read it.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
But I do like the idea of everyone doing the same thing and requiring something because then people get in the habit of personal development.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody is reading Compound Effect. Your coach can send it to you or you can have them purchase it on their own. It's up to you. So Coach Day 1, Coach Welcome, basically just goes over the group.
Should we just...
Confused.
I think we need to probably make the most of our time here because I don't think we should read through every single one of these posts.
I agree. Should we just break it up by days? Like day 1 through 3 is me. Day 4 through 7 is you. Like just do it like that?
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that's what we decided on already.
Oh, I thought we were doing it by topic or like by what day you wanted with what it was talking about.
Oh, no, let's just do it by day.
Okay.
For sure. So 1 through 3 is you.
Okay.
4 through 7 is me. 4 through 6, right? 4, 5, and 6. Yeah.
So Kendra is 7, 8, and 9. She's just the next on my list.
Yeah. Yeah, she's next on my list too. 10, 11, and 12 is Stacy. 13, 14, and 15 is Heather. 16, 17, and 18 is Hallie.
Hold on. 13, 14, 15. 13 through 15 is Heather, and then what's Hallie?
16 through 18.
Okay.
And Shannon is 19 through 21.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so assignments, just so everyone knows. You don't necessarily have to do a video for this, but what you are in charge of is managing those days. So I think in general, we can use the text that she has, and if there's a video that you don't feel comfortable doing because you don't know enough, you can have Lacey and I do it or something. Right, Lace?
Yeah. She has a video. She pretty much has a video for every day, almost, explaining what the day is about. I mean, there's some days it doesn't. So if she has a video, watch her video, see what she has to say. If you don't feel comfortable or confident about it, let us know, and we can record the video if you put the text together in the way you want it to be, and then send it to us. We'll create like a group. We'll just put it in the group message. Send it to the group message, and then Allie and I can compile it into one document. Right?
Yes. Yes. And I'm assuming that videos from different coaches on our team, it's either going to help us or hurt us, because we want people on our team to feel connected to us, but we also want them to feel connected to their coach who signed them.
Right.
I'm just trying to think if I watched a video though by not my coach, if I'd be like, no, I wouldn't, because I watch videos all the time by other coaches.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I think if we start it by, hi, this is Lacey from Team Empower. Welcome to Coach Basics. Like,
yeah.
Or hi, this is Kendra from Team Empower. Welcome to Coach Basics. Like, if we started out the same, we point out that we're all from Team Empower, I think we'll help them see that Team Empower is a team, you know?
All
of us.
Well, and I think it'll be good to help get to know other people on the team, because I'm still learning new people on our team, you know, that have probably been coaches for a while, but I'm still.
For sure. It'll definitely, it will unify the team. Everyone will kind of get, because, yeah, I agree completely. Okay, cool. So next question is, adding to our ever-growing talking to people list, when are we going to do Zoom calls? Like, that's kind of,
do you know what? This is what I think. Well, hold on. Maybe I don't think this. I was thinking maybe the coach that is their sponsoring coach should do a Zoom call with them at the end, so they're connected with their sponsoring coach. However, that does break up the unity within the group itself. So that's the tricky part.
Because I know, like, in the beginning, our core group of coaches that signed at the beginning, all of them are close, you know, and they have relationships and they're like a group.
Yeah.
And I think if a group of coaches went through Coach Basics together, that's how it would be. Like, they would be just like a challenge group. Like, they're together, you know?
Yeah.
So I do think, though, if you are a coach and you have if you have your personally sponsored coach in Coach Basics, you need to be on those Zoom calls. So you can't expect other coaches, hey, if you're going to be in here, you need to follow the rules. Okay. So yeah, I definitely see Zoom calls. I see Zoom calls being really beneficial. Yeah. I also see them how are we going to do them? Yeah. I'm not sure. Trying to get that many people together, even just with our schedules.
Yeah. Maybe we just set them for the same day, just like we do with our team call. You know, the end of the Coach Basics Zoom call, and just do one at the end. And so it's kind of the closing call. Here's all the questions. They could have already participated in team calls if they wanted. I mean, I don't know. Are we adding them to the team page already when they're going through Coach Basics? I mean, I don't really know, but.
Yeah, I think we should, yeah. Because they might sign the first week of April, and they won't be in Coach Basics till next May. Yeah. Till May.
True. So I say I'm on Zoom call at the end on, what day is today? Thursday at this same time. Thursday right after the team call. And if you can make it, awesome. If you can't, oh well.
So we're thinking just one Zoom call for the entire 4 weeks.
I think
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, and then they can still participate in the team calls weekly if they want, and if they have questions, the Team Empower calls.
Okay.
And then we'll have a Coach Basics, end of Coach Basics Zoom call at the very, the last Thursday of the group, just to kind of wrap it up, answer any questions that they might have, kind of a last little, you can do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got this.
So I love it. I think that's perfect, because then that's perfect. I like that.
Okay. And are we asking them, since they're all reading the compound effect, are we asking them to check in with their takeaways from the compound effect? Or are we just assuming that they're reading it and going with it?
I definitely think there should be an accountability factor some way in there. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they just we treat Coach Basics like a challenge group. They have to check in every day with their workout, their Shakeology, and a personal development takeaway, maybe.
And then whatever assignment that they have that day.
Yeah. Or is that too overwhelming, do you think? Or what? What do you think?
I think it sets a good stage, but I don't know. Kendra, what do you think? Would that be overwhelming for you in the beginning?
No, because again, that's part of what you should be doing in your power hours. So even if you're only getting 15 minutes of listening to Audible, at least you're getting 15 minutes of something, and you should be able to have one takeaway
Yeah.
during that.
And we're kind of just setting a standard. Like, I like the idea. I want to set a standard for our team that they do personal development. Because I know for us, that's something we didn't do for like the first year.
Yeah.
And that's why we sucked. So I think just hit personal development hard from the beginning. You know, that's what we do as a team. We do personal development. And having like talking about it, I think will help takeaways and stuff like that.
Okay, so we're asking them to check in with their workout, their Shakeology, their personal development takeaway, and the assignment for that day. Those 4 things, right? Okay.
Yeah. We can Oh, go ahead, Kendra.
I just was thinking, like, I think this really is like a challenge group, just because, just like with a challenge group, it's a lifestyle change you're encouraging, you know, as far as prepping food and whatever. And like coaching was a whole new lifestyle and still is. I'm still, you know, kind of feel like I'm in the trenches a little bit with it. And so to have a support group for the lifestyle change, like, great things will happen if you do these things an hour every day. You know,
totally.
And so
I think that's so true. We can even approach Coach Basics as just another challenge group. It's like a coaching challenge group, because they're already going to be familiar with what a challenge group is, you know, and they're all already fresh off the fire of a challenge group. So if we just introduce it as, let's see, I don't even know what we should call it. I love that Melanie Mitchell calls it an apprenticeship. But we can also just introduce it as a challenge group, so they already have those kind of standards set as far as their workouts, Shakeology, and then we're just adding in personal development. But Lacey and I have started adding in personal development to our challenge groups, and so that might just be a smooth transition anyway. For people. I like it. I like this a lot. I wish I would have had this when I signed.
Me too.
Had, like, you know, a group of. The only problem is we need a group.
Yeah.
Well, a group of coaches starting this together. Like, we need to start as a team, bringing on more coaches.
I think that's the nice thing about starting it once a month, though. It's not like we need a group once a week. You know, it's like once a month, even if everybody has one coach, or like one person has two and one person has none, you know, I mean, at least I think it will be good. And I think that my coaches will feel more comfortable with signing coaches, because they're like, okay, I have like a structure to put them through. I kind of am doing.
There's a system there.
Yeah.
Well,
totally.
and I think, I mean, you guys have tons of new coaches that signed in April, because I was with a whole bunch of.
Right.
There was a whole bunch that came on in April. And so put us through. I mean, I'm willing to be your guinea pig, because I don't have any coaches lined up, but I know that doing these things in a challenge group would help me get a challenge group and get a coach out of it, you know, and
totally.
So put us through.
You know what? That reminds me, we should have like a coaching challenge group. I'm not talking right now. This is like a totally different topic, but maybe in like the harder months, like December, because December is a hard month, in November. And then January, February, March, and April, they're all awesome months. But maybe like Lace in December, we can have a coaching challenge group. Like, just basically like this, where we have our own challenge group, but we're also like having to be held accountable to the bat or something like that.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Anyways, we can talk about that later. Okay. I'm liking the way this is going. I'm also starving. Okay. So what next?
So we are just going to call it Coach Basics, right? Or are we going to call it something different?
I don't know. I like calling it an apprenticeship, because Coach Basics, who you don't know, at least for me, I wouldn't know what that is, but I know what internship means, or I know what an apprenticeship means. You know, so as a new coach, I don't know. Kendra, you're the newest coach. What do you think we should call it? What would intrigue you the most?
Boot camp.
A boot camp?
tell
I
me
like
what
that.
to do and I will do it. That's kind of like, I don't know if it's not that I'm lacking motivation. I just don't know where to start.
Yeah.
And that's where I've struggled. I've really struggled with that. But I don't know.
I love that. I love the idea of calling it a boot camp.
But I mean, apprenticeship or whatever. I just like I loved our call last week where you guys told me what to do. Like, I just want you to.
Yeah.
And I know the 3 vital behaviors, but I just like it when you made me do it.
No, I totally get that. And I think that's why it's so important to us that we start the Coach Basics, because that's what we will be doing, every day is, okay, now do this, like do this. I think another thing that will help with that is the Getting Started Right call. And we kind of talked about this. Did we already talk about this on this call? Or was that just me and you, Lacey? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was just me and you.
So along with the PDF that we'll create to give coaches who are signing coaches, we need to come up with, what do I talk about on my Getting Started Right call? Because I need to do better at that. Because right now when I sign a coach, it's mostly like we chit chat and we'll go over kind of the training a little bit. And then it's like, see ya, whereas I feel like the Getting Started Right call, we need to be more direct. Like, okay, so you learned all this in your training. Now this is how you apply it. Like, you need to do this week. And then maybe we need to have like a week later, a follow-up call with that person specifically. Like, okay, let's talk about your posts from last week. Let's talk about your invites. What questions how can I help you answer the questions that you received? That sort of thing.
Well, and in that book, Go Pro, doesn't he have a whole section on, there was one of his friends, like when he would sit down with them and he would say, okay, when you're not showing up to team calls or whatever, what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to come and get you, or do you want me to just let you float off? Or I can't remember exactly, but I remember thinking, wow, like he's coming after him,
Right.
And so how do you want me to handle it when you're having your downtime? Because you will have down days. And I think it's important for coaches to know, like in that one call we listened to a few weeks ago where she was like, you're going to want to quit. Everyone wants to quit. And so how do you want me as your coach to handle it? So I don't know.
Yeah. I love that, because doesn't it feel nice to like hear someone who's successful in this business say, you're going to want to quit because I wanted to quit too. Just someone acknowledging the fact, like validating how you have felt, like, okay, it's okay that I felt that. It doesn't mean that I suck. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you there. So where do we go from here, Lace?
I'm just going over I'm looking at those last couple of days where she talks about onboarding new coaches. But I think as far as Coach Basics goes, I think we have a pretty good outline. I think we just need to pick a due date. And where's my calendar? Because our next Coach Basics group is going to start.
Our first one, you mean?
Yeah, our first one. I don't even have it on here. Why don't I have it on here? Hold on. Well, it's supposed to be July 4th is when it's supposed to begin, which sucks. Maybe that's why it's not on my calendar. So we were like, no. What?
We could still do it on July 4th. All they're doing is a welcome video.
That's true. Or do we want to just start it a week earlier so once they hit the 4th, it's not that big of a deal?
I don't care. It might be like less confusing to stay with our schedule if we just stick to what's already there.
Okay, July 4th.
And that gives us longer to do our videos. That gives me longer to procrastinate about doing my videos.
So that means everything is due. Your videos, if you need one, and the text is due, what is today? June 9th. Is due June 27th.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. That's perfect.
Is there a certain format you want this in? Did we discuss that? Did I miss that?
Let's just have, you can email your video, just do your videos like on your phone, and then email it. And should we just have them email everything to Strong Fit Mamas?
Yeah.
Okay. So email everything to strongfitmamas@gmail.com. And then just your text too. Just have it all together.
And title what days they are, so we know.
Yeah. And you can just put the text in the email. You don't have to do it like in a Word document or something. Just put the text in the email and then attach your videos and put what day that you did. So just to recap, Lacey has days 1 through 3. I have days 4 through 6. Kendra has 7 through 9. Stacy 10 through 12. Heather 13 through 15. Hallie 16 through 18. Shannon 19 through 21. And when you start your video, please say, "Hi, this is Allie from Team Empower," just so we know what team you're from. But obviously don't say Allie.
Welcome to your coach boot camp.
Welcome to your coach boot camp. Hi, this is Allie from Team Empower. Welcome to day 1 of your coach boot camp. That doesn't flow.
Okay.
Coach. Coaching boot camp. Coach. Hi, this is Allie from Team Empower. Welcome to day 1 of your new coach basics. I'm just so used to saying that from our other videos. Oh wait, what do we say on our other videos? Are we going to use those?
We say coach basics and their days. We can just stitch them. We can just stitch them.
Okay, let's do that.
Well, you could call, I mean, isn't basic training same thing as boot camp?
Basic training. Welcome to your new, no, wait, not new. Welcome to your coach basic training. Right?
Welcome to
Welcome to coach.
Or do you want to do welcome to your coach apprenticeship?
Okay, I'll say them all. Ready? Hi, I'm Allie. Hi, I'm Allie from Team Empower. Welcome to your new coach basics. Hi, I'm Allie from Team Empower. Welcome to your new coach training. Hi, I'm Allie from Team Empower. Welcome to day 1 of Coach Boot Camp. Hi, I'm Allie from Team Empower. Welcome to your coaching internship. Hi, I'm Allie from Team Empower. Welcome to day 1 of your coaching apprenticeship. Which one did you like the best? What is so funny about that?
Boot camp sounds like it's going to be horrible, so maybe take it out. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, it's not going to be enjoyable, but you're in it.
To day 1 of coach basics. I didn't like internship. That one sounded funny. Maybe apprenticeship or coach basics.
Should we just do coach basics? I mean, that's what it is.
Sure.
Coach kickoff.
Coach kickoff. Hi, I'm Ellie from Team Empower. Welcome to day 1 of your new coach basics. Let's just do that. Okay. Everyone get that? So that's how you start your videos. Hi, I'm Ellie. Welcome to day 1 of your new coach.
Hi, I'm Allie from Team Empower.
Yeah. Oh, did I not say that?
Uh-uh.
I wonder how boring this is to watch recording of. Sorry, guys.
They're like, get to the point.
You know, if she's gonna say hi, Allie, one more time. Welcome to day 1 of your new coach basics, or just day 1 of new coach basics, or just
day
coach
1 of coach basics.
No new.
Hi, I'm Lacey from Team Empower. Welcome to day 1 of coach basics.
Okay. Hi, I'm Allie from Team Empower. Welcome to day 1 of coach basics. Okay, Kendra, now you have to go.
For real.
For real.
Next time I'm going to just watch the replay and let someone else be on.
You didn't know what you were getting into here.
All right. Hi, I'm Kendra from Team Empower. Welcome to day 7 of Coach Basics.
Yay, you sound totally confident. I would totally watch that video.
Right.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Okay, cool. I'm feeling good about this.
And we're doing a video for every day we have, right?
If she
'Cause
has,
she has one.
If
Yeah.
it requires a video, it
Okay.
might not.
hopefully, we didn't look into a lot of different Coach Basics. We just kind of picked hers. The Beachbody one's good too. Oh well, we'll just do
This
this.
one's worded better. The Beachbody one is too like formal.
Okay.
This one's
Yeah, but
more
she-
friendly.
Yeah.
Kind of
Well, we
like
would've
their
made it our own.
invite worksheet. I feel like, who talks like that?
Right. The 5-day or the 5
Yeah.
step invitation process. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for being here, Kendra.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everyone, if you made it this far.
Thanks for letting me be here and introduce myself.
No problem. All right.